Alright, so there's a change of plans. I've planned on doing this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pretty much make it so I'm going to read everything and I'm also going to explain everything. This way, things are just easier. Alright, first things first. 3 sound effects volume. Alright? 1 trigger volume. 1 button. 4 emitters. 2 point lights. 1 get player last equipped object. 1 list get count. 1 player left in finger direction. 1 raycast. 1 vector split. 1 get up vector. 3 float variables. 1 vector create. 2 get position. 1 subtract. 1 divide. 1 set position. 2 ands. 2 integer variables. 3 get elements, 1 add, 1 greater than, 2 velocity sets, 3 rec room get all, 3 rec room object get all with tag, 1 or 3 ifs, 2 booleans, and a total of 7 delays. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go left to right. I'm gonna explain what's attached, where, and how. If it already is attached, if I've already went over to it to show, hey, like for instance, this attaches from this. If I like go, all right, starts from over there, and I get over here, I don't need to point that out. Okay, very simple. Because it should already be wired for you. First things first, we're gonna begin with sound effects number 1. It goes in order. Pay attention to what I call 1, 2, and 3, or more numbers. Sound effects number 1. Play comes from start of emitter 1. Play will play will then run our third delay. Now, input play comes from our start of emitter number 3. This output play runs our delay. Shut the fuck up, you fucking whore. Our delay number 6. Now, sound effects number 3. Play comes from start of emitter 2, and play leads out leads out to run delay number 3. Wait a fucking second. I already said delay number 3. That's wrong. Thunder, you tell the story on my. That's number 6. You run 3. No, you run 7. Hey, we figured it out. Alright. So, trigger volume number 1, player entered and exited. These are 90% of the time both connected to the same area, which means I can just follow the little railroad track they make. Alright, integer number 1, input from both of those. Players, that of course is going to go to a get element list get count, first list, input of course. Button V2, pressed, this motherfucker goes all the way. Oh, EA Sports, EA Sports, EA, second if input. Let's go. Alright, is pressed. Goes to our bottom input for our AND. Wait a minute. You might want to be a bitch. Nope. You don't. Alright. Second input for AND. There we are. Now, emitter. Start and stop. Both follow these. So, after delay of emitter 5, and after delay of emitter 7, start is 5, stop is 7. Starts the sound. Stop. What that does is stop will connect. Oh shit. It's a little bit of a bitch. Boolean number 2 input. There's a second one leading to Boolean number 2 input, and it's a third if then. Now, number 2, start and stop, probably gonna be near each other. Alright, start is after delay of number 2, stop is after delay of number 3. It starts a sound and stops Joe. It sets velocity. Holy shit! Let's go. Start and stop. Stop comes from when point light V2 turns off. Wait. That's when it starts. Stops, and the after delay of number 6. Let's go. Alright. Start and stop. Bippity boppity. Women are not property. Starts from the run of delay number 2. Stops at the after delay of number 4. What it does is it doesn't start a sound this time. Instead, it's going to be a funky bitch. It's gonna set the position and run number 6. Right? What's 5? It's gonna run number 5, right? Yeah, it's gonna run number 5. Let's go. Alright, point lights. I'm just gonna take the ones that I've dealt with. Nope, never mind. I find that unnecessary. I'm gonna have to come back to point out what's attached to them and what's not if I really wanted to. Turn on, turn off. Switch. Turn off is on top. Alright. Output, turn off. Input, turn on. I mean output. Still. Turn on, turn off. Turn on, we'll turn on that. Turn off, we'll turn off that. Turn off, we'll start third. Object, bippity boppity. Get element value. Player. Target. Get up vector target. Get position target. Velocity sets targets. Alright. Now currently equipped. That shoots.
Feel free to practice as long as you like.
To first input of and. Now, list comes from trigger volume. This comes from trigger volume count. It has to come from integer. Comes from integer number 1. Alright. Target comes from there. Vector changes raycast direction. Raycast start position gets from get position. Hits bippity boppity. Women are not property still. Can't treat him like it. I know you want to, Kenny. If condition 1. If number 1 condition, of course. Hit position goes to vector split. Distance. Distance formula. X2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared equals, find the square root of that. So it goes to value of divide. Why did I just say the distance formula? Alright, x goes to x, yeah. X goes to x, y goes to y, z goes to z. X go to y goes to z, z go to Joe, z go to delay run number 2, and then you go start from velocity set output. Did I already do this? Yeah, good.
Feel free to practice as long as you like.
Direction. That's where that comes from. Get up. Whoa, wait a minute. No.
Use the People tab
You.
on your watch to invite your friends to join you.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, probably. Alright, vector create. X, Y, Z, of course. Vector go to there. Vector go to value for subtract. Vector go to position for set position. Target, one target comes from there. Other target comes from value of get element number 1. The fuck? Who abused me? Yeah, that comes from that. That comes. Oh, so start position goes to this get up position.
Feel free to
Target
practice
goes
as
to
long as you
there.
like.
That comes from one of that. That goes to that.
Looks like you're the first one here.
You
Use the People
get
tab
that
on
from
your
that.
watch to
You get
invite
that
your
from that.
friends to join
Difference.
you.
Go pew, and it go whippity boppity, and go to direction of velocity. Go to direction of velocity. Divide. We already know where that motherfucker comes from. You lag shoot over to speed of velocity set. 50 for the value, by the way, in case you just can't read. Now we lift this baby up. So that shoot through here to start, just in case you didn't already have that. Target value 3, get element, position, come from vector. Does it make sense? But it's the case.
Feel free to
And
practice as long as you like.
seeing as they came from over there, we already have them.
First one here. Use the People tab on your watch to
Results
invite your friends
go
to
to
join
input
you.
1. Input 2, go zoom, go to result of this OR. Results go to condition of second if. Alright, a lot of tracing lines. Integer number 1, we already know where that comes from. -1 for that. That go if number 3. That also go to if number 3. That's value 1 of add. That's value 2 of add.
Feel free to practice as long as
This
you like.
motherfucker comes from after delay of delay number 1.
One here. Use the People tab on your watch to invite your friends to join you.
So that comes from there, so we already have it. This one, 3. Comes from there. That comes from there. Whoa. And that comes from 3, that comes from 2, and I'm going to assume it was from 1. Sum goes to A. Results shoot down to condition of if 3.
Feel free to practice as
All
long
those
as you
came
like.
from there. 30. All those came from there. Right? 30.
Looks like you're the first one here.
You shot back to there, so
Tab on your watch to
you
invite
go
your friends to join you.
to run delay 4. Good to know. Target sender polar. Yeah, target sender polar. You go there, you go there, you go there. Or both of you motherfuckers. The result we already have. That one goes output, output. You go to run of delay 1, then starts the boolean condition comes from there. If then runs delay 1, you go from there, then runs boolean 2. Make sure these are the same.
Feel free to practice as long as you like.
We actually already know all the stuff for this, so I can skip these.
Looks like you're the first one.
We already know all the stuff for
Use the
this.
people tab on your
So,
watch to invite your
now
friends
here's
to
what
join
happens. First things first, I'm going to run through, I'm going to point out anything that needs to be recalibrated based off numbers. So we're going to run through real quick, look for anything that needs to be recalibrated based off numbers. Our raycast, 30. Our divide, 50. Velocity set, 30. Second number, of course. Alright, delays. 0.01, 1.35, 0.1, 2, 7.1.1. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to the emitters and sound effects. I'm gonna tell you which ones you need. Of course I'm gonna bring these closer to each other.
Feel free to practice as long as you like.
So now you pretty much have everything you need except the calibrations
Looks
for
like you're the
those.
first one here.
What you also
People
really
tab
just
on
don't
your
need to
watch
worry
to
about
invite your
is
friends to
Joe.
join you.
So this will be sounding weird. So sound effect number 1, collectible. Sound effect number 3, CCC cannon fired. Sound effect CCC cannon fired. So 1, collectible, 2 and 3, CCC cannon fired. Emitter. This one do be a boost. This so number 4 is boost. Doesn't matter what color. Make it whatever color you want. Number 3, explosion. Number 2, explosion. Number 1, flash. And that is all you need to know. Now, trigger volume goes over top of a shield. Button goes wherever you want to put it in the same format as I did. Now, once you have everything done, you don't need to use the lookat. The lookat has no difference. He just doesn't know what the fuck a clamp is. So just use the clamp. Everything should work afterwards. If there's any problems, rewatch the video. If I did get something wrong, I recommend tracing it with my eyes. With your eyes instead. Alright, so this is how you make your flying machine. It's a better version.